Das machen wir, das machen wir.
Only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played.
Hä, du hast mir gerade erzählt, was in dem Brief drin steht, du Kunde. Viele Hinweise und Gegenstände sind nicht sofort ersichtlich. Manche von ihnen wirken sich auf dein Abenteuer aus, deswegen solltest du stets die Augen offen halten. Machen wir doch. Wo ist der Brief? Warum kann ich den nicht untersuchen? Ich will den Brief lesen. Ich habe hier irgendwas. Du erhältst einen Punkt in Gewandtheit. Brauchst während eines Kapitels deine Konzentrationspunkte. Achso. Okay. Da gucken wir uns mal hier um. Was haben wir denn hier? Erdsternchen. Erdsternchen versetzen dich in den Zustand sensibilisiert. Du kannst vorübergehend die Immunität und Schwächen erkennen, die sich auf einen Dialog auswirken. Du kannst nicht mehr als 5 bei dir tragen. Okay.
Devil's Thorn.
Aber das hebe ich mir, glaube ich, alles auf. War. Das brauchen wir doch jetzt nicht. Hier kommen wir nicht durch. Was haben wir hier überall? Ja, oder die geile Schnitte mit ihrem viel zu knappen Outfit. Ne. Ja, komm. Oh, da. Da kann man uns bestimmt.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Ein Glück reden die über
Since I
Kamine.
set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Nee.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Hey, jemand
Delighted at last
Berühmtes.
to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
Und einen Präsidenten.
Anything yet.
No?
Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Über Geheimsachen. Über das überraschende Haupttor.
No conspiracies on the horizon here, sir. His Eminence was wondering how the devil our dear Mortimer got supplies in.
No, I simply did not deem this subject worthy enough to expose it before everyone.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
Oh ja,
So,
Absinth,
if I
geil.
understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Weil ich die schon etwas... Ja, etwas
Like you,
ausdenken.
Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Ihr kennt wohl jeder meine Mutter, wa?
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
Oh,
He
geil.
must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Mhm.
Good evening, my friends.
Hallo.
Shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be
Sieht wie
present
die männliche
this evening, and he
Version
sends
von
his
unserer Mutter aus,
deepest
Alter.
apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
And
Ich
now,
sag mal
my dear
nichts.
guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Genau, hier
If
ist
you
es
don't
schön warm.
mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Ich würde gern über Hakennase mehr rausfinden.
My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall
Genau.
see you later.
Sonst muss er ständig irgendwo hinklotzen.
My friend, I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh?
Was, wo?
Nein!
Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale.
Oh, das muss ich noch.
Excuse me, sir.
Das muss
I
ich
have
noch
been
üben.
neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you. Would you have any information about the disappearance of my mother?
Very little, I'm afraid, my young friend. Your mother came at the invitation of Lord Mortimer. Then one fine day, we couldn't find her anywhere.
Ja, einfach so.
As I said, I don't know very much. Lord Mortimer had the entire area searched immediately. We found no clue as to her disappearance. But I am convinced that as soon as Lord Mortimer becomes available, he will explain the situation.
Ja, genau.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Holm. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you are mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
Genau.
Never mind. It'll come back to me.
Was
Would you
ist das
allow
hier eigentlich für
one last
einer?
question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Was haben Hillsbury und meine Mutter miteinander zu tun? Ist außer meiner Mutter noch jemand verschwunden? Wer könnte einen Groll gegen meine Mutter haben? Was wollte meine Mutter
Do you
hier?
know the reason for my mother's presence here?
I haven't the slightest idea. No. She was invited by Lord Mortimer.
But you don't know why.
Not really. I was given to understand that your mother was looking for something.
And do you know how long my mother and Lord Mortimer have known each other?
Several years, I believe. They seemed to know each other for quite a while. But it was the first time that Lord Mortimer had invited her to join us here.
Good. And finally, would it be possible for me to speak with Lord Mortimer this evening?
Nein, der ist Gastgeber,
Sorry, no,
hallo?
he really is.
Gastgeber lassen sich nicht blicken, wenn sie
But please
einladen.
rest assured that everyone is doing their best to find your mother.
all the same, it's not the Chateau de Versailles. It can't be that difficult to find her.
Ja, selbst in Versailles ist es
I am
jetzt nicht
persuaded that
so...
we shall find the famous Sarah de Riche. No doubt with new adventures to share, huh?
Was geht denn jetzt ab? Ach, das ist eine Frau. Alter, die sieht aus wie einer von Kaio Shins, Alter.
I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing. Miss, can you hear me?
Eigenschaft.
Leave
Frei,
me.
okay. Sie braucht
Stand
frische
back,
Luft.
please, so she can breathe.
Elizabeth is accustomed to this kind of thing.
It looks like it's just a dizzy spell.
Was ist denn hier eigentlich? Kriege ich auch mal Erfahrungspunkte dazu, oder? Eigenschaften, Diplomat. Kann ich die eigentlich irgendwie einstellen, oder? Jetzt ein Punkt in Manipul... Ah, ist egal.
Can you tell me something about her? Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment, to rest.
For a course of treatment?
Was für
That's
ein
right.
Chor? Das ist doch kein
Yeah.
Kurort hier, Alter.
Wonders. Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing.
Mhm.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a
Hinweis,
fright.
Suche nicht
Take it
möglich.
easy, miss.
Ach so,
Let
okay.
me- I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear. Go ahead.
You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
The sign of the beast. He's
Okay.
referring to the tattoo on her hand.
Yes, Your Eminence, I saw it. I don't know what the young woman has been through, but she is marked for life.
It is the least one can say. You know the meaning, don't you?
Protection against the evil one.
It is a rare practice reserved for cases of possession, Louis. I have seen it during exorcism.
Geil, Exorzismus.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
Mhm. Ich will mich hier aber noch umgucken. Hallo? Jetzt. Ich will noch mit Georg reden.
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities.
Oh, die Arme.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is remarkable.
Was guckt der schon wieder so? Ach, der guckt hier auf die
Lord
Brüste.
Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
So, who was that?
Alter, das ist doch mies.
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Ja.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very
Alter.
you must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Ich will zusammen mit der Schwarzhaarigen im Zimmer schlafen.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night.
Okay.
Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Okay, da darf ich bestimmt alleine hinlaufen.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Genau.
Maybe I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good
Okay.
night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Ah, was haben wir denn hier?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Hier ist mein Raum. Darf ich wieder nicht. Das ist wieder fies, ne? Ach, Mann. Was haben wir hier? Hier haben wir nichts. Die haben doch gesagt, hier hinten irgendwo, ne?
Monsieur Napoleon
Na,
Bonaparte.
was? Napoleon. Was haben wir hier?
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Okay. Hier hinten haben wir doch bestimmt irgendwas. Nichts, natürlich nicht. Hier irgendwas? Hier? Hier.
A few leaves
Einige
out
Seiten
of
einer
all
Enzyklopädie.
encyclopedia.
Kann nicht ausgewählt werden. Finde alle Teile dieses Manuskripts, um es lesen zu können. Okay. Hier haben wir noch ein bisschen Goldelixier. Hebt alle negativen. Okay, das ist schon mal super. Mit Manuskripten kannst du dich während deines Abenteuers weiterbilden. Zu Beginn jedes Kapitels legst du fest, welche Manuskript du lesen willst und erhältst dafür permanente Fähigkeitspunkte. Oh, das ist
Guide.
Das ist nett. Aha, okay. Ich wollte gerade sagen, was ist das für eine sinnlose Treppe, aber hier darf ich nicht runter, natürlich nicht. Schöne Gemälde. Sieht ja fast wie bei mir zu Hause aus, ja. Bis auf den Kronleuchter. Noch ein Kamin? Was haben wir denn hier hinten? Hier darf ich nicht hoch. Hier liegt eine Decke unten auf dem Boden. Hier darf ich nicht rein. Hier haben wir wieder jemanden Berühmtes.
Johann van Wollner.
Wollner. Wollner. Wer braucht denn so viele Stühle? Hier darf ich nicht rein. Da ist nichts. Wen haben wir hier?
George Washington.
Ah, Georg ist ja. Kann ich bei Georg rein? Ne. Hier liegen überall Handtücher. Oder nur Tücher. Was haben wir hier? Oh, eine Tür, wo man gar nichts machen kann. Chile wird er erhalten. Geil. Wer wohnt hier?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Achso, ja. Der Kirchenanhänger.
Huh, that's me.
Ah, wow. Geil, ich erkenne mich selber. Also sind wir jetzt bestimmt mal hier rumgelaufen, ne? Wen haben wir hier?
Manuel Godoy.
Ah, hier ist Godoy. Godoy. Wir wollten noch mehr über Godoy lernen.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Jo. Die wohnt eigentlich in meinem Zimmer. Ja, die muss nicht ausziehen, aber... Ja gut, gehen wir erstmal ins Zimmer. Schickes Zimmer.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance.
Ja,
But
komm,
if
wir
I
lesen
open
den.
it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Hä, das kann der doch nicht. Er kann das aber doch jetzt gar nicht wissen, wenn ich den jetzt öffne. Scheiß drauf, fuck it.
Let's see what it contains. Too bad for Piaggi. So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. but now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon.
Mhm.